welcome back to AlextheRed&More. Hope you're all having a good day. Today I'm going to be going through about 3 reasons why Liverpool haven't signed anyone new from when they first signed Alexis MacAllister nearly 2 weeks now. So I have 3 reasons to tell you why, but we should all be patient. Just wait. Okay, so firstly, the top midfield targets Liverpool are looking at are very young, and that means, of course, they're going to be at this under-21 Euros tournament, which starts tomorrow, I believe, till 8th July. So we know that these targets are going to be Thuram, Kone, Gravenberch and Vega. So I think it's going to be 2 from those 4, which Liverpool get in the end, and so it's going to be difficult right at this moment to have any, if they did have agreed terms with anyone, say like for example, and it's going to be very difficult for any medical to be done very soon. Well, I think may somehow be done privately, but for him to come, we're going to have to wait until at least the start of July, really, because I think the France and the 21s may be favourites, so for him, we may have to wait until at least the second week of July to get second week of July if he is to sign. And so if they're what Klopp prefers those targets, then I'm sure they're all of good quality, and it does feel like we need to sort of slowly rebuild the midfield from scratch if we're going to make this long term again. Okay, secondly, the other factor is Trent. Yes, that's right, Trent. From what we've seen of him for the last 2 England games, he may well be changing from right back to midfield for this upcoming season. And so this may cause a bit of a change with regards to Klopp's transfer plan. So maybe it could be the case that we're also looking at embedding him into the midfield permanently. So that means we may only need to sign 1 more midfielder and focus instead getting a new right back and a new defender instead of 1 additional midfielder or 1 defender. So that is of course going to be a reason for why maybe his transfer is delayed, and maybe Klopp wants to try this more with Trent in pre-season and in like July, and then make a final decision about whether we need that additional 3rd midfielder after the expected 2nd midfielder. So, but my personal view on that, I still think Trent should be playing in both right back in certain games, but also midfield, also in certain games, because I don't think he can, because I still think we need that powerful side of the midfield to come from maybe Thuram and maybe someone like Kone as well, which Trent can do the passes, but I don't think he's that sort of like beast-like midfielder we need, who's not afraid to get into strong tackles and ensure we're difficult in not letting anyone pass through our midfield so easily this time. Thirdly, FSG investment. Yes, that's right, FSG investment. Well, there's some news rumours that FSG are waiting for some capital investment from maybe, I think, somewhere else in America to come in and invest into them, so Liverpool has a bigger transfer budget for some point this summer. Unless that could be the 3rd reason as to why the transfer plans may be delayed, not just because of the main targets being at this under-21s Euro tournament, which waiting for FSG is very frustrating, and the FSG out brigade, which many of them I do understand, will be very furious if that's the case and we somehow do miss out on Thuram, and even I would be so frustrated and super annoyed at this, to let someone like Thuram slip through our grasp to someone like Newcastle, who could be Man City's new challenger now if Liverpool don't get their act together properly this transfer window. So FSG better invest more into the transfer budget somehow, because that's of course why Bellingham chose Real Madrid over us in the end, because he wasn't going to be patient enough, which is understandable if you want to advance in your career. So this is my final message for FSG. Invest now or get out.